I hope you are well. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the travel journal and what I hope to achieve when I go away. Also, with this footage will be obviously the first few days of our trip, because I want to get one of the Japan vlogs up while we're actually away. So like the preparation part of it, and turn it into a journal keeper series, but the travel edition. So how I go about journaling on the go, and I hope that with the idea of having it in a video that it will push me to journal more, because one thing I do regret when going away to New York is not journaling in the moment. And I always have loved journaling in the moment, especially when doing something unusual, because my feelings are different and my surroundings are different and my inspirations are different. So it really does color and tint the way I create. And so I wanted to document that in a video. So this will be the start of the Journal Keeper series for the travel edition. It's normally, there will be a lot of music and cutaway shots and that sort of thing, and the voiceover like you normally are used to with my Journal Keeper series. They're the way I like to film them. They're more of a creative passion project for me, and I feel that that's the tone I want to do for this one as well. But I do want to sort of have a chat with you about some of the things that I want to do, as well as thinking about items. Now I am going to do a travel edition of the documentation series, because that would be something I want to do before I leave, and also come back and do an updated what did I use, to really show you the ins and outs of what I actually used while traveling. Now for New York, I can guarantee you I used my HP Sprocket, I used my fountain pen, and that is it. And I think, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I used, because I was really hyper stressed. The meetup made me anxious. Once I was done, it was all good, but also the fact that I had my 2 children with me, and I was worried about them getting lost, especially in New York. So it really drained me. Bloody birds, man. Just bloody birds. It drained me to keep my eyes on them and to focus on them and make sure they were happy and all that sort of stuff. So I'm hoping and praying that with just me and hubby, it will be absolutely fine, and I'll be more inclined to journal more, especially on the go. I have been watching Rainbow Holic's YouTube channel, and she's actually doing a Japan, like 11-day backpacking around Japan, and also a travel vlog mixed in with a journal with me. So that's been giving me some great ideas. I'll leave her channel down below so you can check them out if you're interested. She's given me some great tips, especially when it comes to the train stamps. Now, there are stamps for all the train stations in Japan, and a lot of other places and points of interest have a stamp thing as well. So one of the things I wanted to do, one of the things that she suggested, is to have paper with you. I know that I'm a cruddy stamper at the best of times, and I didn't want to try and stamp into my journal and then it not come out nice and neat, so I wanted to be prepared. So I popped into Officeworks and I picked up a pack of this A5 paper with all the different colors. I did have A4 in my pans, but I was like, oh, there's no point. And this one came with multiple colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop some of these down and either put them in this pocket here or put them on the inside, so that I've got papers to stamp the other stamps on. And I also want to do a couple to pop into an ephemera pack for the Japan giveaway. So I decided that I would grab some really nice colored paper to do those stampings on. Probably most of mine would be pink. From what I noticed, the stamp colors were red and green, the stamp pad colors. So I wanted to combat and make sure the color paper that I picked would look nice. So the red on the pink, and maybe the green on, maybe green on green, green on blue, anyway, or green on pink, you never know. But I did want to add that in as something, because I'm going to be hunting those things down like Pokemon. I am trying to get my hands on like a printable or something for the train station, so that I can work it out and pop that in here as well. But I haven't found an English one. I don't think I will, but I will grab a snap or something of the actual poster that we need to look for, so that I don't have to sort of search up on my phone or things like that. So that is one of the things that I am definitely wanting to do. And as for supplies, I am still struggling with the idea of what I'm taking to keep it as minimal as possible while still being able to do my job while over there, especially when it comes to collage sheets and also my obligation to my work with Jane. So I am taking a Jane palette with me, and also the pocket brush that she released, because I want to do a video showing off her little pocket rocket paintbrush, and definitely needs more airtime, and I think a travel video would be the best place to showcase that. So obviously I need to take those in my suitcase with me, but they are just extra things. As far as work goes, that's another story. I obviously need to be drawing for collage sheets. At the moment I am drawing daily for the 100-day drawing project, and some of those will end up in your collage sheets, but we shall see. We shall see. I am going to be doing a video on the 100-day drawing project, how I feel about it, reflections and some process stuff. But yeah, so let's have a look and get ready for a very, very whimsical travel journal keeper series. So I hope that you take the journey with me, and I hope this helps you in some way, shape or form when it comes to journaling on the go, or journaling in the car, journaling while traveling. It doesn't even have to be an international trip. It is just journaling on the go. Our first port of call is actually to my mum's place to drop off the small humans. Then from mum's we have a 7 or 8 hour drive from Delungra to the Gold Coast, and then the next we stay the night in a motel. Then 10 o'clock in the morning is when we get on the plane. So there will be lots of footage before we actually even get to Japan on how I deal with traveling in a more local, if you can say 8 hours is local. But I always take my stuff to my mum's and never really journal. But I'm hoping that because my journal is so small and compact and so light, it'll be much, much easier. And because this is so small and compact, I am definitely thinking about what I am actually going to take and trying not to take much with me. I know I'm going to buy a lot of things, a lot of art supplies and stuff like that. So I know that's happening. I did pick up extra photo paper because I knew that I was going to print a heap of photos. Did I pop? Yeah, that's in this one. So I bought a 50 pack as well, so I don't want to run out. But I'm also going to be printing at the convenience store, I think, if I want bigger photos, which you'll see all that footage because I've actually looked up how to do it. So yes, so welcome to the Journal Keeper series travel edition. Grab a cup of tea, grab your journal, and let's get started.
I try to figure out who I am. Not sure what I'm doing here, and the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you there was no one who understood. Never found somewhere I fit in. Until I met you I was feeling lost, but you're the one who can make it go away. All you have to do is look at me. Sometimes I can't breathe, but it feels like
we are madly packing our stuff. We've got about 15 minutes I think till we pick up the kids, so we're just doing final checks. There's bags kind of everywhere at the moment, stuff to take to my mum's, clothing that stays at my mum's because we're there for the weekend to see them and see the kids and stuff. So this is sort of bits and pieces. This will essentially be my carry-on. I've got all my bits and pieces. This will go into my handbag, my planner, cardigan, tech pouch, my headphones, my watercolor cloth, light scarf, and this is a top I picked up today actually from City Chic with my birthday voucher, and I decided I liked it enough that I'll probably take it with me. So it's got like all these really cool things all over it. Love it. I like that there's stars and smiley faces and things. So yeah, very cute. They must hurry up, but I have actually pulled out my sketchbook, and also have pulled out my red pouch, so they'll be in the front seat with me. That has a pencil and eraser and stuff so I can sketch while in the car, or collage sheets, since it's an 8-hour drive and there's still quite a lot of daylight. Normally we leave a whole lot later after John finishes work, but we're leaving early in the day. So now we're about to play Suitcase Tetris. And now it is time to get on the road for a 9-hour drive. Oh my goodness, save us. I flipping hate this drive. And now it's longer because Mum and Dad moved further away. Yay! Let's go, babe. Better lock the house.
But it feels like you're the one who saves me. And when I try, I don't succeed. Yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me. The one who saves me. No, I can't get enough of what you do. The one who saves me. Yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me. The one who saves me.
What? Because Inky's like to see
This
you.
is a good day as any
No, you won't be when I
to
edit it.
rebuilding of life. The roads
baby
that
girl.
lay open are many. When the
You will be if
old
we do
ones
head like
don't
that.
under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin. Beginning to thaw from within. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day to live. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's got
watch the world from the place beneath the willow, the willow. So many years, too many tears on your pillow, on your pillow.
You had me at hello. Cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You came right out of the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday. I've been saving you.
Grabbing some petrol and some snacks. Hubby's cleaning the screen cause we've got a bug graveyard from living in the country. Not living in the country, but you get what I mean. Driving through the night means a lot of bugs. He's a good man.
I'm chasing shadows around the place. It shouldn't take long now in any case. As long as there is light, pretending I could stay the night. One breath away. Step up and say, hold on
bus station, but he decided not to get a drink, that we would get a drink somewhere else. And it's been like 2 hours, 2.5 hours since then. And he's just spotted a Macca's sign to the joy. So now we're in Casino. We've got about 2 hours to go before on the Gold Coast, and then we're going to hit my stomping ground, my high school, and a shopping centre that I haven't seen in about 16 years. So let's go get some food. Hello, Inkies! Just checking in. We are currently in a hotel on the Gold Coast. We fly out tomorrow morning. We need to be at the airport by about 7, and so it's pretty early. So I've just sort of pulled all my crud out, and I am adding bits and pieces to my journal for the pre stuff. So I've got, these were done in pic collage, and then I've printed like little mini photos, because sometimes I don't want a whole one of these, but like I still really enjoy having the photograph. So you saw a bit of footage of me working at my mum's place. I realized that I didn't bring any collage stuff at all. I didn't bring any ephemera. Literally my journal and the thing, these little tags that I'd half started, I didn't bring any collage sheets, nothing at all. That's my mum's Copic marker list, because she asked for Copic markers for Mother's Day. So I'm picking that up. I've got a really bad sniffle. The air conditioner has like completely set my nose runny, but this is where we're up to. So I'm gonna have to make it work until I get some really cute Japan ephemera for now. And as you can see, I've got my papers in the front for when we get to Japan to do some stamping and stuff. But yeah, not a single collage element. So I guess it's a good thing that I decorated some of my pages, because I don't got no ephemera. I felt like such a dork when I realized that. So it'll be photographs and some drawings and things and some writing, and that is it. So that is my little quick check-in before we leave tomorrow. Hopefully the footage will get a whole lot more interesting once we hit Japan. I know the footage is just a whole lot of driving at the moment, and I totally apologize for that, but gotta drive to all the places to get where you need to go here in Australia.
Such a heartbeat pounding in your chest. The final hour before we let it go to rest. And in our story, in the story, if you make no promise, there's no regret. It's over by the time you finish your cigarette. We're so into blue skies, but we don't hear the thunder. We're dreaming about the past, but going under. We're going all for the better, we turn and walk away. All for the better, at least that's what they say. And now it's over, and now it's over. Wish we had done this, wish we had done that. Wait another minute and you're just a silhouette. So into blue skies, but we don't hear the thunder. Dreaming about the past, but going under. We're going under.
Wish we had done this. Wish we had done that. Wait another minute and you're just a silhouette. So in the blue skies, but we don't hear the thunder. Dreaming about the past, but going under. We're going under. We're going under. We're going
Stop. Stop what you're doing and wait. Wait for your thoughts to come around. Don't say the words, it's too late. It's too late to turn it on. If you just stay, we can wait till tomorrow. Just stay the night. Just stay the night. Let's make the stars collide. Let's tear the whole thing down, down. I'll be here by your side, whatever gets you through the night. I know we'll make it right. I know we'll make it right. Wait. Just keep that thought in your head. Give me a moment to forget you. You've got it all figured out now, but it's too late to turn it on. If you just stay, we can wait till tomorrow. Just stay the night. Just stay the night. Let's make the stars collide. Let's tear the whole thing down, down. I'll be here by your side, whatever gets you through the night. I know we'll make it right. I know we'll make it right. The stars collide. Let's tear the whole thing down, down. I'll be here by your side, whatever gets you through the night. I know we'll make it right. I know we'll make it right. Let's tear the whole thing down. You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday. I've been saving, I've been saving.
Good morning, Inkies. We are about to leave our Airbnb and head to the Disney Hotel. And I didn't actually do a room tour or a little like apartment tour when we got here because we were so tired. So now that our stuff is all clean, I will show you. When you come in, their door is here. You come into this little entryway here, and of course in Japanese culture you take your shoes off. So our shoes are here, and obviously I'm in bare feet. Our suitcases, or some of our suitcases, are here, and the light is automatic, as you can see. So you come down here. These cupboards are actually the person that owns it, so we do not open those. In this one here is just linen. But in here we have the washing machine. Now we did actually use the washing machine. It is also a washer and dryer. So we washed some of our clothes, which was really handy. All instructions are in the booklet as well. In this door here, it is the toilet. And so everything is labeled with some English. So the toilet has a lot of functions. I have replaced their toilet paper with Rilakkuma ones because we didn't realize there was spare toilet paper in the cupboard above. So we went out and bought, I went out and bought the most kawaii one you can possibly find. So they'll get a nice surprise or not. To the right hand side is the bathroom. And in here you have the basin, and there I am. Hello. Medicine cabinet if you want to use it. Now this is the shower room. So there are lots of buttons here and there are instructions on how to use it. You turn the light on. So there is the shower and bath, and over there in the corner is actually the hot water that you turn on and off to save energy and all that sort of stuff. And when you're done in here, you set the room to dry. So you dry the room with this button here. This is ventilation, and that is to heat it. So it takes approximately 3 or 4 hours to dry the room completely. So once you've had a shower, you just set it to dry. Now you come down here, there's a little shrine, and this is the main area of the room. Now this bed does turn out into another bed, so if you have extra people you can certainly do that. And there's also a futon in the cupboard that does say it sleeps 5 comfortably. So this is the main room. We've got suitcases down here ready to go. It's very light, very bright. It has been fantastic. We are right near Shibuya Station and the Shibuya Crossing, so it's very central. There is the bed, the TV, and then if you walk outside here, this is the little view that can be seen. It's not the greatest view because there's lots of construction. We did read that you could see Mount Fuji, but John's looked every day and I'm pretty sure because of the construction you can't see it. But you do have to close the curtains every night, obviously, because you have a whole heap of offices right there. And of a night time, they can see right in, but we just close the curtains and it's all good. We didn't have a problem sleeping at all. It is a little bit bright because the office's lights do not turn off at all. But yeah, so this is the lounge room. The bed. Bless you. Yeah. And this is the little kitchenette. So you have, if you're staying here longer, you will need to read the instructions on sorting your rubbish, which was very interesting. Little kitchenette, little stove. We didn't obviously use the stove or anything. We did take advantage of the fridge and stuff. So we've got a little bit of stuff in here that we need to sort out before we leave. There's a kettle, a microwave if you want to heat up food, and your different rubbishes. But when you get down to, if you do stay here, I'm talking to you, Sandra, you will need to go downstairs and check out the rubbish room and sort your rubbish accordingly. They are very thorough. They remove bottle caps, they remove cardboard, and we just used John's Google Translate app to translate the posters so we could work out where things went. It is just custom, you have to do it, and that it does state in the notes that you get when you, if you are staying a little bit longer, can you please sort the rubbish out. So we have a little bit of rubbish left over, which was fine, but we did have a whole heap of packaging and stuff. So this is all the rules and things, just general, not big rules like no pets, you don't have unauthorized guests, don't use the intercom, keep the noise down, because obviously this is a block of apartments we're staying in. Gives notes on how to use things like the air conditioner, the intercom, the washer and dryer, the heater. emergencies and how to dispose of garbage. So we looked that up and we did that yesterday. There is a pocket Wi-Fi here, so if you are staying just here for the whole time, the Wi-Fi comes as part of the deal and you pop it in your bag and you have Wi-Fi wherever you go. Now, because hubby and I are going to Disneyland and stuff like that, we actually picked up our Wi-Fi in Sydney, which you can also do in Australia, or pick it up at Terminal 2?
In Narita.
Yeah, in Narita Airport. Or Haneda. So yeah, that is it. And we are going to get our stuff out of the fridge, Hubs, and head on over to Disneyland. So I will pop this at the start of the video so you can see this place before. So even though we're leaving, I thought it'd be nice for you guys to see the actual room as it is. It was very, very convenient, very, very nice. It was our first Airbnb experience and it was a fabulous one. So I can see us using Airbnb in the future, especially in Japan. But yeah, totally, totally worth it. Very reasonable and a great experience. So that is our room tour.
You had me at a low, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You came right out of the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday.